So Jarvis came out himself and told us that he gave Naziah the antifreeze, but he did not kill that baby girl. And just released, Jarvis said, I gave her the antifreeze, we put her in the car, and we went back home. Who was at the house? Shannon was at the house. Shannon was supposed to look after Naziah while he went and did whatever he was doing, I guess to try to cover up the tracks or do whatever he was doing, okay? Shannon decided to beat Naziah. When I say beat Naziah, I mean she decided to beat this baby girl. Mind you, she's pregnant. She just drank antifreeze. And she's getting beat by a woman 3 times her size. After Shannon beat Naziah, she felt as though that wasn't enough. So she proceeded to pick up objects and literally boom, 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 Naziah with these objects. That is what caused Naziah Harris's death. Okay? We got that understand. You the fucked up individual, Shannon, and better believe we're gonna get justice for this baby girl one way or the other. You better not ever see me uptown. Anyway, she motherfucking proceeds to unalive this baby girl, but still not then did she decide to call the ambulance, take her to the hospital, call another family member, get any help from anybody. What does she do? She proceeds to find a way to hide the body, get rid of the body, to make the body disappear, as if nothing ever fucking happened. Okay? Because supposedly that day, her and Jarvis was the only person that was supposed to have seen her that day. Mind y'all, they already got caught up because Naziah was already seen by her sister at that bus stop. So, do y'all think that Naziah's sister at that bus stop is what made the story be able to come out? Like, because, come on now, that's the only other person that they saying seen her that day. Thank God for that baby girl, because,
Hold on. I just re-listened to the tape of the Jarvis Butt's brother telling us what happened, and it's a little bit too detailed for me. I don't know. Am I the only one tripping? But it's like a little too detailed that he know about they overlooking the object that's in the house that was used, like he was there. Then the fact that he said also they changed her clothes off, they changed her clothes and they took her jacket off. Wait a minute, how you know they took the jacket off and put a little bit of blood on the clothes and threw them out? Like, I understand somebody could tell somebody a story and then they come and be like, you know, this is what happened. I don't know too much about the story and this is what I was told. But he's telling it like he was there. Am I tripping, y'all? I know I'm not tripping. If you listen to that tape, go back and listen to it a second time. I know I'm not tripping. Because the first time was because I was driving in the car and I'm like, damn, I knew Shannon did it. Like, that's what just hopped on my mind. Like, I knew it. But I didn't really sit there and think and really listen to what he was talking about. Like, I was listening to what he was talking about, but I wasn't really listening to the details. And he's very detailed. Like, very detailed. Like, nah, bruh. Then he said Shannon was like pissed, like she was pissed, like he was there. Like, am I tripping, y'all? Tell me I'm tripping, y'all. Tell me I'm tripping.
Y'all mean to tell me the entire time it was the fucking auntie when I had said it was the fucking auntie? When I tell y'all, I hope they get Shannon and put her right where she belong. Jarvis Butts, you belong in jail too because you groomed that baby, you essayed that baby, you got that baby pregnant, and you made that baby drink antifreeze. Then you took her back home to the auntie. Once her auntie Shannon found out that she was pregnant by Jarvis, she started whooping Naziah. Fuck the nigga, huh? Fuck that he groomed this baby at 13. You talking about she was fast. No, she wasn't fast. She was taught to be fast. She was taught to do these type of things because of the man that you chose to allow to be around her, that you chose to be your baby daddy. You mean to tell me you decided that you was going to hit your niece with something? So you know where that baby at. Jarvis know where that baby at. Jarvis, you need some type of relief? I'm going to tell you like a real player tell you. Tell them people where that body at so that baby can get some rest and some justice. And auntie, if I was in booking and I do not indulge in violence, and if I was in that cell when they pick your ass up, it wouldn't be good for you. I hope whenever she do get to Detroit, them hoes dog walker. I'm talking about walker like a dog. And I don't even, and you know, violence ain't my thing no more. But when I tell y'all, this baby need justice. Y'all need to help. Detroit Police Department, whoever, y'all need to go and pick that auntie up. I knew it was that bitch. I knew it. She was mad about that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But this is coming. It's coming. It is, and it's coming.
Did y'all see that audio of Jarvis' brother basically saying that Jarvis did not kill Naziah and that Shannon killed him? What's y'all thoughts on that? Before I get into how I feel about that, somebody in the court was saying that Jarvis was in the court telling his family that he didn't do it, Shannon did it. But y'all, the story was so detailed, like, I really don't feel like that man just made that story up. He could have, though. I'm not saying it's facts. I'm not saying it's facts. I'm just saying, I don't feel like, me personally, this story is the story that made the most sense. Everything else I was hearing made no sense. So for him to make this up, the story show makes sense. But it was so detailed, I really don't feel like he made it up. But on the other hand, he could have made it up to get his brother out of jail. But I mean, regardless, he's still gonna be in jail for having an actual relationship with a minor, a 12-year-old. So, but y'all, when I say it was so detailed, like, that man couldn't have made that up. It was so detailed how everything happened, y'all. He really had to take time to make that story up and make it make sense. And then, you know, when people be lying, they be stuttering, y'all. He ain't stutter or none of that. But let me know what y'all think. Me personally, I think it's the truth. I know this trial is finna bring out so many details and information. And if Shannon did do it, may as well go turn herself in. Because I don't believe Jarvis doing that time for her. But yeah, y'all, let me know what y'all think.
And I told y'all that Shannon had unalived Naziah because the way that Shannon was just so defensive on that stand about her niece, it just didn't sit right. Because I don't know if y'all watched the video with Jarvis's brother, the brother coming out saying that Shannon did it because Shannon found out that Naziah was pregnant by Jarvis. And if you go back, you remember that they said it was an argument. So that was the argument. He said that Shannon hit Naziah upside the head and Naziah passed away right there. The mama, the sister, and all of them already know about it. That's why they all trying to be quiet, because he said that the police most likely gave them a deal because they want Jarvis off the streets, because y'all know he a pedophile. So, and if you think about it, that's why Jarvis's lawyers are going so hard saying that he did not unalive that girl, because they know he didn't. They know that Shannon did. But at the same time, Jarvis, he ain't like taking the blame for Shannon, but he also ain't telling on Shannon. But remember, they said it was another call out of him saying that he didn't do that, that Shannon did it. I'm trying to tell y'all, Shannon did that mess, and they need to get Shannon for that, because how you jealous of your niece? How are you? This ain't even making no sense. Your niece is a victim, and you jealous because your niece is pregnant. But then y'all got to think about it. The man was cheating on her with everybody. And so to find out that her niece is pregnant by this man, she was all like, come on now. Y'all know she was 38 hot. Calling the girl fast and everything. Man, for that little girl to be texting that man, asking him for feminine products and everything like that, she felt comfortable with that man. That man knew that. Then you got to think about it like this. They said that man been around that little girl since she was 2. How long have he been touching that little girl? So this could have been going on for a very long time, and they really just finding out about it. Come on now. Shannon need to take her big body, bald head self to jail for letting that stuff, like, she, I can't even talk because I'm just so irritated with it, but
Y'all, oh my God. So apparently the brother to one of Shannon's nieces is coming out and saying that the day when Naziah went missing, right? Remember how she planned to link up with Jarvis at his shop or whatever? She did end up linking with him, and he dropped her home. And then when he dropped her home, Shannon confronted her, and she got into it with them, right? And that's when everything came out on the table, and apparently they found out she was pregnant and all that, even though they've been new, because they've been feeding her antifreeze. They've been trying to poison her so she could lose the baby. And that's why they saying that she's been feeling sick. You feel me? She's been feeling sick or whatever. So then after everything happened, after she reached home, Shannon started beating on her when everything came out. And apparently Nazaya passed out on the floor, and it just went downhill after that. And apparently they're saying that she passed or whatever. I was hoping that my girl was still out here and good. Hopefully she still is, because we don't even know if this is confirmed. Like, they're saying this is the brother, but how do we know? Like, you know, it's like a lot of ifs and buts. But y'all, if this is true, it kind of does add up, even though I'm hoping it's not. But that's really fucked up. That's fucked up. All right, yeah, but let me finish. So then after whatever, they put her in a car. Like, they called Jarvis and they put her in whatever car it was. I think it was Jarvis's, one of his baby mom's cars. And they went and did whatever they did with her. You feel me? So I don't know why Jarvis is taking a fall. Maybe because they already got tea on him. So it's like, you might as well take the fall. And, you know, Shannon and him got 5 kids. So they need someone to be there for the kids. But CPS took the kids. So it's like, at this point, put her under, bitch. The kids is better off without her. She's good. What happened?
Y'all, Jarvis' Butt's brother just spoke out and blew open the whole entire case. He told the whole spiel on what really happened, y'all. So what happened was Nazaya went to school, and when she was at school, she got directions to go to Jarvis' shop. She goes to Jarvis' shop, everything was exposed. Her being pregnant, all of that. Shannon ends up losing it and ends up beating her in the head. Y'all, what? And then he was like, due to the pregnancy complications, because she was already sick and she was already going through a lot with her body, she probably passed away. Y'all, I was going to say that was going to be my second theory, that Shannon literally lost it and killed this girl, y'all, or unalived this girl. Isn't that so freaking crazy? What? And my thing is, why is he just now coming out to say all it is? I don't know. Y'all think he's trying to cover up for his brother? Because, this is getting deep, y'all. This is getting deep.
So I wanted to wait to do this video until I heard a lot more. I don't want to keep doing individual videos about the Nazaya Harris case every day. So there have been some updates. So let's talk about it. So there's currently a video recording of a man. I'm not exactly sure who he is, but he has basically been saying that Nazaya is no longer alive, and that she was seriously injured by Shannon and not the weirdo. I can't remember if he is their brother or the weirdo's brother, but he basically has firsthand knowledge of this and is basically saying that they told him this story, that she's no longer alive. She's buried close to where they all live. And then it was Shannon that did that, and she hit her in the head with something, and basically she was seriously injured from that. There's also like a little plot twist with this story, because so they have been saying, well, he said that Shannon and her twin and the grandma, they have been cooperating, quote unquote. I guess that's why they went to his pretrial hearing and was, you know, telling what they knew or whatever, but only so that he can be convicted of what he did to Nazaya, where, you know, he had an inappropriate relationship with her, and they want him to be convicted of that. But his lawyer is denying adamantly that he unalived Nazaya, because they're saying that it was Shannon. And they're basically also saying that because they are cooperating with the weirdo's case and getting him convicted from what he did to Nazaya, that they will get some type of immunity for anything, for them being charged for anything. And that is where it comes to play with the whole Shannon is the one that actually hurt Nazaya. He also said that the family knows that Shannon is the one that did this to Nazaya ultimately, and that they are covering for her, basically covering for her, and they're all putting the blame on the weirdo. I don't know, it's a lot to detangle, and I always said that there was more to it than what meets the eye. I mean, could it be possible that Shannon did this to Nazaya? Of course. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, and I kind of thought in the back of my mind that they did it together. Honestly, I've always thought that, because she was just too like forgiving of him even having a relationship with her and not, you know, pushing for him to be arrested or something. So it just always seemed weird from her relationship with him to his relationship with this little baby. This is a very tangled web of different stories. Every day something different comes out, and we know that a lot more people know about what happened to that baby than, who are actually speaking on it. But you know what they say, the truth always comes out, the truth always reveals itself, and God is not going to let anyone that had anything to do with this go unpunished. So
Y'all, we finally got justice, dog. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I was almost right with solving this case, but whoever this dude is in this video right here, y'all gotta go watch the full video. He broke everything down to what happened from the start to the end with Naziah. I'm finna break it down for y'all though. Alright, so long story short, the guy was Naziah. She was trying to figure out how to get to Jarvis' shop by walking or however it went, right? So Jarvis did get her antifreeze. So y'all know she was already pregnant. He gave her antifreeze. It got her sick even worse. So Jarvis took her to Shannon's house, right? Shannon ended up going off on Naziah, talking bad to her, and telling her how fast she is because while she at Jarvis' shop. So that's what Shannon was saying. So I guess Shannon and Naziah got into it. Shannon jumped on Naziah. She beat the girl. She whooped. She just say she whooped the brakes off Naziah, right? And I ain't trying to say it in a funny way, but that's what she did. So she just kept going on hitting Naziah. And y'all remember, y'all gotta realize this girl was 13, 14. She pregnant. She just drunk antifreeze, so she highly is sick and not feeling good, so she can't defend herself regardless of what Shannon doing to her. But the reason why Shannon started fighting her because she found out that she was pregnant with Jarvis' baby, and I told y'all that. I told y'all. Shannon found out that girl was pregnant by Jarvis, and she lost it, and that's exactly what happened. So here's the kicker. The dude in the video was saying that Shannon jumped on Naziah, beat her, and not only that, she picked whatever object up in that house and just started hitting her with it in her head. And they say that she lost conscious. Naziah did. She passed out, whatever happened. But they did say she passed away in that house. All because what Shannon was doing to her. So Shannon was doing all type of things to that girl when she found out that she was pregnant by Jarvis. Shannon did that to Naziah. She the one. Now I don't think Jarvis he deserved to get locked up. Made her drink antifreeze. But Shannon, she was the kicker. She is the main key in this whole entire case. Man, it's crazy because you know that this little girl is sick. She haven't been to the doctor even get no type of nothing, no treatment, no nothing. Then she already drunk antifreeze. That's the bad part about it. So that girl mind and her brain, her body, it ain't what it need to be right now. So that means she can't handle no altercation or none of that or defend herself regardless because she ain't that but 100 pounds. Shannon overdid that girl in the house, and now we gotta figure out how Naziah left the house, how they get her out the house without nobody knowing. How? Or Naziah gotta be around. She gotta be close by. She can't be too far from Shannon and where Shannon stay at and where Shannon going. I'm telling y'all, Shannon probably was tampering with Naziah the whole time we making these videos. Shannon probably was tampering with the body and everything else, and she probably moved Naziah's body probably about 7 times since this year. Like, that's just my opinion. But I'm thinking about uploading a video that I just seen on TikTok of the dude breaking everything down because this is crazy. And I told y'all, I was almost right solving the case. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't stupid. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Shannon did something with Naziah's body. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. That's the reason why Shannon ain't locked up, because they can't find Nazaya's body. I'm telling y'all, if they find Nazaya's body, they gonna find Shannon DNA on it. Like, because Shannon put hands on her and Shannon did it in the house. So I'm telling y'all, that's why she moving real funny right now. That's why I'm telling y'all, bro.
Jarvis told Nazaya that he would no longer be messing with the other young female in her family. She said, good, I didn't want her around anyway because she does the most.
I sends, are you still picking up Janiyah? I back, no. It's just me and you. She replies, okay, I really like that it's only me and you. You really didn't want her there, no way. No, I didn't want her there. Because she do too much and you mind.
What I found most shocking about this situation is that Jarvis was sneaking in Nazaya's house at around 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and having Nazaya sneak out of the house at around 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. It will tell her things like your mind, from your chest to your back end, to your head, to your mouth, to your throat. Everything about you belongs to me.
I want to know the meaning when you say I'm yours and says all of you. Mind, body, and soul. Legs, arms, face, and then he has the word everything in all caps.
Being young and impressionable, just thought that it was so flattering and she just said okay. In a couple of the text messages, you could see Nazaya was sending Jarvis pictures and Jarvis was sending pictures back to Nazaya. She said that she really wanted to lay up with him after receiving a photo prior to them planning to meet up. The texts are very graphic and I don't want to go into great detail because I don't want this video to get